episode of Keeping It 100 No Holds Barred Conversations with it, myself, SimonSey, and of course,
Miss Vicky.
Yes, and today's guest is someone very special. Portuguese origins.
Sir. Yes, sir. It's your boy 49 Bullets. How you doing today?
Yes,
I'm
sir.
good.
What's happening?
Good.
What's happening?
We're good. We're good. You know, stressful week, but we're just here now, chilling, having a vibe, having a good weekend. You know, so
Good. You recently dropped a new EP.
Oh, straight to it. Yes.
Yes, definitely. Straight to
Yeah, I just
business.
dropped an EP there a couple of months ago now, but it's going good. It's just something I hadn't evolved for a while. And it's just basically I was like, okay, let's drop something, because before that drop, it was a while before I dropped anything else. So
Yeah, you've been just
so
dropping,
yeah,
like,
I've just been
single
picking.
videos
So,
really,
yeah,
haven't you?
basically just.
Did you
picked out-
purposely wait?
Not so really, because actually COVID hit, so there was a lot of plans before that. So after COVID hit, we just had to just come back to the lab and just replan everything and see what was going to happen. So yeah, that's why it took a lot of time. But everything else is good now.
Cool.
good.
Because I
Do you
have
feel
been,
like that space made you want it more? Did it make you feel like you were better?
No, it made me better, because obviously you're stuck in the house, you're just perfecting your craft, and I think I'm glad I waited, because I didn't have to rush, and then I had more time to just plan everything out and then just experiment with the music, and then basically. So I'm glad it took a wee bit.
I interrupted you twice, so sorry. I'm not even
No,
going to ask
no,
next
it's
one, because I had
good,
another
it's
one lined
good.
up there. I was like, eh.
He doesn't get to speak.
But what made you want to start music? That's what I
Oh,
want.
okay. So, music was always been a part of my life. So, because of family, I had
Your uncles did
my
music, I believe,
uncles
yeah?
made music. Also, my dad, he was basically the first person to kind of put me onto hip hop music, because he's the biggest Tupac fan. You will not find anybody that's as big of a fan of Tupac he is. But so my dad put me on Tupac and then introduced me to other artists from the US. So basically all the English I was no one at the time was from music videos and everything you would see on TV.
Did you miss out the likes of So Solid Crew, because they popped? I mean, they popped.
What age are you?
I am 23.
He would have maybe caught
I'm
it
not
in
bringing
your-
up age, but I was just asking because
No,
maybe you're saying
I reckon
before it gets shouted at.
Oh,
no, but it was viral. I mean, that's a famous song.
I don't think so. No,
21
I
seconds.
don't think I remember. No.
No, I just wondered, maybe at
But the
yeah.
TikTok generation, have you seen the challenges where they're like, oh, here, whoever knows this, if you're not within this age bracket and you know this song, then you're too young.
And if you're
Like,
not in this
have you
age
seen-
bracket, you're too old.
So that's mad how many people don't know songs
Oh yeah, definitely.
from back then.
I mean, because that song.
And it
was
depends
released-
on what you actually like as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
because realistically, So Solid, they broke it commercially. Well, they were one of the first to break it commercially for UK artists.
Okay.
And the UK scene.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's the thing. I wasn't really listening to UK songs when I was
Yeah.
in Portugal before moving to Northern Ireland. So all the music and movies and everything was from the America. So
Yeah.
so I started listening to Eminem. I think I was Eminem was my favorite rapper at the time.
I can't stand Eminem.
No, I
don't
was
know, there's
I
just
was
something about him. I just don't like him. I don't know.
I was
He was just
In his
Yeah.
earlier stuff,
Different.
yeah, but see,
His
within the
early
last
stuff
how
was
long?
different.
yeah, early stuff. That's why I was wow, what this guy is just coming out and just coming in with a culture that's obviously involved with a lot of black people, and this guy just murdering everybody.
Because
Just
that
wow,
wasn't- that
I really
wasn't
like
the-
this guy.
That was very
Like
rare.
this white guy
because-
coming on the scene and he's
Yeah,
able
like,
to do
yo,
it and fuck it up. Like, why can't I?
Because
Hold on.
even when Vanilla Ice came on the scene, obviously he was a white guy, but
Do you know that
people
song?
Yeah, obviously.
Oh, that's
Come
okay.
on,
People-
who doesn't
That's what I'm
know?
saying.
people really hated on
But
him
that's the only
because
song I know from
he
him.
was
though.
doing
Yeah, me too.
he was a white guy doing hip hop at the time, but in actual fact he was opening up for Bob or MC Hammer and stuff, and he was deep, in the music scene before he even dropped that single. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
But he was actually deep, so people never.
Every
give him
time I
that.
just think of Nancy Hammer, I just always think of them fucking
And
Chargers.
that's it.
Did it.
That's a different thing. No.
Is that the only one you know his too?
That's the only song
Me
I know.
too.
That's the only song.
I'm going down that line. I'm going down that line.
We can't really get on the flow of the conversation that you want to take it to the old school because
No, I'm
old school
not.
heads. To
No,
that,
but I listen.
like, point.
You know, well, this is the thing. I mean, I think that the younger generation now should definitely recognize the origin of the
course,
music.
but
Yeah.
if you're into
Do you know
music,
what I
you will
mean?
do your history on it.
Yeah, but I, like a lot of these kids
And the
out
one that
there,
you're interested in.
even like proper artists that are saying proper celebrity artists, they don't know a lot of these old school
exactly.
people. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know the likes of Pac obviously through your dad, right? Who's into hip hop, so he's obviously come from that era that Pac and before was going.
Yeah.
So you've got to listen to that. So you've got to appreciate that. Do you know what I mean?
No, in a way, I actually do get like old heads because like people from this generation, when they get older, like they're gonna do the same thing to the younger people before.
Did you
So
just
it's
read
just
my
gonna
mind? 'Cause I was
continue.
literally
The
about to say
cycle is
that.
just gonna continue. So
I
Because there's
think
obviously
it's just
people
gonna
from
get
them,
lost.
them past like generations that we don't know.
But
like,
There's only going to be one or
This
two
is-
that's going to stick out that you're going to remember from each. Like,
It's not even about that, but see, like that generation.
I feel like
there
we're
was-
having a debate right
Yeah.
now. Like,
That
Simon,
generation.
do you always have to get the last say? Is that what your name is, Simon?
No,
Say?
hold on. Like, I'm going to put it from my that
No, but
generation,
is it though?
right? The 90s.
she,
But
she
is
did-
it though?
She just said some hard. That was hard.
And he's
But the
pretending like he
90s
didn't.
generation
I'll tell him in
learned
5 minutes.
from like the original hip hop hits. Do you know what I mean? Like the Grandmaster Flash,
Yes, but
DJ
it's always
Hertz and
going to
stuff.
move.
Yeah,
but
true.
but they pay because those guys put down a blueprint for those guys to follow, and those guys respected that, and they passed on a teaching to their next generation. These new heads aren't getting that respect and not passing it on to this new generation, in my view.
Yes, I
Like,
get what you're
I
saying.
came up
That's
with
because we're in a new era.
mentors, right? I can shout out like all my mentors. Like,
So who gave you the name? Did you pick it yourself?
no, I didn't. One of my mentors giving it DJ Ghost. Like he was one of the guys. Him and his partner Double O. They were like probably one of the reasons why I started MCing. That they were the guys that I started MCing.
I feel like you're being really deep right now because you're looking right into my eyes and I just can't break contact with you because I feel like you're like, this is some
before
deep
them
shit,
there
man.
was before them like I'd the only time I'd seen like a club MC was Bones. Everybody knows him as the Belfast Dawn, but Bones is renowned around Belfast.
Bones is just bones.
Yeah, Bones is just Bones. But
Pedigree.
no, the next time I'd seen it was I was up in Derry and
Londonderry, Londonderry.
Oh,
for the
God,
whatever
that-
you want to
that's
call it.
another
I
debate.
was up there
Yeah,
anyway. And
We gotta keep
I'd
everyone happy right now.
seen Double O was over with, I think it was Rampage and Firing Squad, and like I was seeing these guys like just host it and hold it down. And I'd never seen anything like it because I was just like, I want to do that. So I got talking Double O, and then he passed me Ghost's number, and then we started the night, and they were the first ones to let me touch a mic, and they showed me a lot of things in this game. Do you know what I mean?
So
And
That's
That's
what the
your
young
mentors.
heads are missing.
that's what
here.
they are. They're missing
People
someone to
here
teach
are
them.
like, they're all too big headed. Their egos are all too big.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, that's because everything's so easy accessible now. Because
that's very
we had
true, actually.
That is
before
true.
you had to hustle. You gotta keep it humble to people
Yeah.
to negotiate with you.
Yeah.
Like, now it's you just put it out there. You can be like you can have any image.
But
Yeah.
you
And
think
just-
about years ago, right?
Yeah.
Whenever you were recording music, you had to physically like get this money to go to a studio.
Exactly.
But now you can do that on the comfort of your own home and you can teach yourself.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So everyone's kind of, oh, well, I'm doing this and I got myself here
But
by
you see,
myself. So do you know
for
what? I'll
me-
bring up me. But I think everyone kind of,
For me, like, even though you're like, oh, I'm doing everything on my own, it's always good to take advice from
Obviously.
someone
No,
that's
that-
been
definitely.
there
obviously.
and done it. Do you know what I mean?
Of
If
course.
someone, it might be the wrong advice. Do you know what I mean? Because
But
listen,
sometimes you need to do the mistakes yourself
yes,
to figure them out.
exactly. Because listen,
But then that person to give you the advice, you'd be like, right,
listen,
I see what you're talking about.
number one for that, right? Because see the amount of times, like, so many people give me advice, and I had to do it my way, and the amount of mistakes and fuck ups I made, yo, there's two, like, I'd lost count.
We don't have time for that tonight.
No,
because
that's
like,
it. Listen, that's
two-
do you know what?
two
You need to
series
start a franchise on that.
That's a Bible.
But I'm telling you, like, every one of them guys, like, from Bones, Double O, Ghost, Theo, Sam Thompson's, do you know what I mean? There's so many of them I could go through that all helped me do something. The guys at Sky Nightclub, when it was Sky Nightclub.
Where was this? Hold on. Sky Nightclub?
Oh,
was
listen,
amazing.
that was the epic spot of all spots.
I feel like I'm your granny about to tell you something really
Sky
interesting.
Nightclub. This sounds like
you
a
know
place where you go
Broken
on.
Shaker is.
Yeah, it was class.
Broken Shaker, yes.
Right. Sky Nightclub was in the Broken Shaker.
Okay.
It was the best night ever. The best.
That's... Listen,
But anyway, hold on, right? We need to get back to 49.
yes, sorry. Yes, we need to get back to you.
Oh, I
because-
forgot I was the guest. Hold on a second. Wait.
What about that? Here,
again,
I
it's a
heard a
Simon
funny
show.
story about it. I heard a
Ooh.
really funny
I heard an
story.
even funnier one.
Hold
No, I
on.
think mine's funny.
Wait a second.
I heard Mons was smoking shisha or hookah.
Ooh, yes,
Yo,
I like
listen, he
this.
stole
Yeah,
my
yeah.
story. He's trying
Yeah,
to
it
see
was
that? Oh, I've
Vicky
got
Are
a
you stealing her
full
told me the
story?
Vicky told me the story, so I'm going to
that I got told by somebody else.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we'll let Vicky tell the story.
No, you go ahead.
Do you want me to
Okay,
tell
no,
the story?
don't be shy. Don't be shy. Go
So,
ahead.
I heard you were out partying or something, if I'm correct. You were
I do a lot of that,
having
yes.
shisha.
I do a
and
lot of that, yes.
You decided to mix something else with the tobacco of the shisha.
Oh no, it
And
wasn't just
you
tobacco.
ended
Hold
up
on.
about quite wasted, or
Oh,
would we say on the floor?
Okay, now wait a second. Whoever told you this story, I
See
think
how
they added a
Chinese
couple.
Here, see how
Chinese
Chinese whispers
whispers.
start?
Yeah,
Because I
yeah,
did not
yeah.
say.
That's why I
all
asked
of that.
Vicky to tell the story because
But you wanted to bartender like it was your story, but it's
it
okay.
wasn't my
It's
story.
okay.
I just want to say where I got it.
No, hold
go
on.
ahead.
This story is kind of twisted.
Well,
'cause
we'll
first of
cover-
all, I don't
let's
end up
hear
on the
your
floor.
version of the
Not on the
story.
floor, just that you were wasted and you were just like, yeah, let's have it.
So we had shisha and there was a little something in the shisha
Little more
that kind
nature.
of made me like really drowsy, and I was so like I was like falling asleep type shit. So yeah, I wasn't on the floor like people saying. No, it was
No, that's
definitely
not
made-
how the story
No, that's
was
not
told.
how the story actually
So he
was
just
told.
added
Okay,
on.
I
so-
just added
so-
wee bits and
That's him
bobs.
So
being a
I think yeah, he just wanted to make the
sir.
story
Stir the pot
exciting.
up in here.
Yeah, stir the pot, give me wood.
That soup is ready, to be honest. But nah, yeah, it was something strong, but it was alright. It was alright. I wasn't on the floor though. Chill.
No, but you see, when you
Don't
stir
even
the
look at me
pot,
whenever you say that, it was him added that on.
yeah,
What
it
the
was
fuck?
me out of that.
Oh,
Listen.
so you snitching?
Yeah, but she told me.
But someone told me. Two people told me.
He say, she
Oh.
say. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't
but
know.
you see, when you stir the pot, you get the truth.
I mean, yeah, to be honest.
You see?
Yeah, to be honest. It's a little psychology game.
So where originally is your descendants from?
So, Cape Verde, around Africa.
But you weren't
I
born-
watched it. I've never been there, to be honest. Like,
So
I've never
yes,
been there.
that's what I was gonna
And
say.
this
You
is
weren't
like
born
one of
there.
the things I really want to go do, and just fly over there and just see it for myself. Because obviously it's been years and me being around the culture and never actually being in the country is kind of like, oh, why you have to go and just see it for yourself
Yeah.
and just
Did you ever gravitate towards the Cape Verdean style music?
I was being there, so growing up with my uncles, obviously that's what they were doing, so I kind of automatically got approached to it. So yeah, that's how it came up. But I was more into like English rap, but obviously at the time I was limited because obviously I didn't know any English, so I had the primary music choice I was listening to was Cape Verdean rap. So and my uncles was doing it, I kind of learned, and then I was in the middle of like rap battles and just freestyles, and I was actually really, really good at the time. But then I lost it completely when I came over here because obviously I had to focus on like learning English.
Yeah.
That's
is
actually
like
crazy. That's
But
mad.
that
So you
I've
kinda
never
lose
thought
it.
about it like
me
that.
to one of my favorite tracks, and what I thought was really cool that you did was you actually spoke in Portuguese and English on
Oh, Stuck in My Ways. Yeah.
Stuck in My Ways,
So
which is one dope track. Like,
Did you like that really nasty song as well?
Yeah,
Oh,
but that
oh.
no, it wasn't.
He's like,
so
oh,
much-
yeah.
Which one?
Ah, really? It was like holy shit.
You didn't expect you to come with that, did you?
I was like, what? Did he just actually spit that? I was like,
Yeah. So it's been something I kind of want to gradually get back to in time.
Yeah.
Because I know I need a lot of practice because I kind of like lost like for me I sound like a person that just came to Northern Ireland. Like the English is very weak. That's like my that's my Criollo. Like
Okay.
that's my like
So
You
yeah,
think
I-
you sound like that now?
no but when I speak it, that's how I sound.
you feel you sound.
Yeah,
No, you
yeah.
do not sound like that at all.
There
Nah,
is
but
a bit of
obviously for you,
I
you don't
think
know
there's
because-
a bit of a
because there's
Northern
like-
Irish twang to like to his accent.
No, but he's trying to say that like he's speaking as if.
No, when I speak
What?
the other language, that's how I sound. Like
Like
for
he
me.
Oh, right,
you know,
okay.
as if
Right,
one
right,
of
right.
us was
Yeah.
sort of speaking his language. That's what he's saying.
So yeah.
I got lost there for a minute.
No, but I'm practicing, and then I'm trying to get into the culture of the rap Criollo as well. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to and I also have friends that do that type of music, so it's easier. And my uncle's also there and just to guide me, and if I want to write a song in Cape Verdean, I just hit him up and just tell him, yo, is this good? Is this like what can I improve on, and like teach me?
Yeah.
and then they're always there, so it's all good.
Because I also, going back to your dad, obviously, as you said, he was a big influence in you, you know, getting to acknowledge hip hop. You actually spoke of him in Not Stuck in My Way.
Came from.
Yeah. Which I thought was actually probably one of your deeper verses.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Throughout the EP.
Yeah, so this song, actually, fun fact, I had for 2 years, and whenever I went to Miami, I performed that song actually, and before.
He's just taking my next question too. Look at that when you get to
Well,
Miami.
it's a follow up.
Okay, let's follow up.
So basically, that song is me basically telling you about my past and my life before I came to Northern Ireland. So I kind of had to add in a few personal things, and because I feel like I didn't add enough about me, so I was like, okay, let me put that on the track. Let me give them something about me and my life before. But yeah, so I went to Miami to perform this, and I was going to shoot a music video, but I wanted to shoot the music video for Came From in Portugal because I'm talking about where I'm from.
Yeah.
So I actually had to wait 2 years until I actually did go to Portugal, and then we did shoot it, and I shot it in my old neighborhood, or my neighborhood now.
Well, was some of that not shot in Miami?
No. So the music video I shot in Miami instead was Like Me. It was like one of like my first
Then was that
debut
not so worth
EPs.
the wait?
Oh,
wait
yeah,
in
hell yeah,
Portugal,
hell yeah.
and it wouldn't have mattered how long because it's just right.
Yeah, no, but
Like you can't fake it.
No.
for me it's something that it wouldn't make sense for me to shoot it in Miami because I'm not from Miami, so I wanted to wait. So I waited, and after I waited, I did it, and it's coming out very soon.
Okay, so let's talk about how you actually got to Miami.
Okay, so
because it was a competition, wasn't it?
yeah, Miami was fun. Well, it was fun. But so yeah, it was a competition. It was coast to coast competition. It's like a worldwide music competition where I had to fly out to London and go for, I think it was like the first round, and I ended up being first place. And so after I ended up in first place, I had to go to Miami. Bear in mind there was 400 artists that got involved. And
Was
only
this
a
right
few
from the get-go?
right from the get-go, from the
Okay.
start. So 400 artists.
You're
Yeah, I was. Whenever I found out the information, like, yo, I'm just here for the experience. It's all good. But yeah, so whenever I found out I won first place in London, I was like, what? So like we're going to Miami.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm just going through like a giggle fit right now.
It's all good. Okay, let it out. Let it out.
shit.
Let it out.
It's like really like, and here and I'm like, whenever you shoot and laugh, I sort of feel like I need to laugh more.
That's not loud. That's
Yeah,
not
that's
loud.
so
Okay, and it's speaking loud.
Wow.
So
There we
yes.
go. I think
I found out
came
I got
back.
first place. I went to Miami, and
It's him. It's not him. He just looked at me.
hey,
and
what
laughed.
we doing?
I'm not looking over there.
I say,
I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yes, so we're getting back to Miami. So you do coast to coast competition here, over in London.
Yeah, so won first place.
First place.
Got to Miami, and I had to.
How many people is in Miami now?
So
after
at this point, I think it was like 100 and something or
Okay.
I think if not 100 people. So yeah, performed in Miami. Performed one of the songs I didn't even drop. It was unreleased song called "I'm the Man," and yeah. So from there, I got through to the next round, which was like the top 10
Nice.
people. So at this point, I'm like, okay, this is weird. This is okay. We're actually getting somewhere. But
Yeah.
I kept it humble and then focused, and we got to meet
Which I think is
A&Rs.
very important.
No, you definitely. You can't let the moment take it, or else you're gone.
Yeah.
That's done. I got meeting with A&Rs from Atlantic Records and I forgot the other one. Damn, I forgot the other one. So yeah, Atlantic Records. We spoke to Steve Lubell as well,
Nice.
who's been in
That's
the
crazy.
game for a long time, and he was just giving pointers. I was honored enough to do a little freestyle for him, a little song as well.
That's
So,
crazy.
Like, not a lot of people.
Yeah,
in the
room, yeah, we were talking,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
So
So like, who would you say has all helped you? Like, see the way Simon was like rhyming off all his like. Who would you say has helped you?
oh yeah, definitely my dad. So after my dad has definitely been a number one fan from the start, and he's always been passionate about me
Yeah.
doing music because he's always been involved
Yeah.
with music. So my dad. So when I found out I got to the next round to the final round in Miami, I was coming here by myself, and then my girlfriend at the time as well. She came along with me.
What, to
But
Northern
the-
Ireland?
Sorry.
What, to Northern Ireland?
No, to Miami. So
Oh,
the
right,
final
okay.
rounds, we had to fly out again to
Oh, right.
Miami and go in the final stage. And it was just me and my girlfriend at the time. And when I was going to perform, it was like 20 minutes or 15 minutes before I went to perform. My dad taps me on the shoulder and I just run to him and I
Wow.
was
And
like,
you didn't even
wow.
know he was there?
No, so
Wow.
so in the
That was a
background,
real moment.
yeah, no, it was like
Shit.
one of the best moments ever. So
Crazy.
in the background, everybody was planning everything. So they knew, sorry, that this was
Did
happening.
someone film
And,
it?
Wow.
yeah, there is. I have a whole video. I'll show you after. It's
Oh,
emotional. It's
yeah,
emotional.
yeah.
Wow,
That's,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
class. That
That's
is so
dope.
good.
Yeah, it was one
And
of
is your
like
dad still back in Port? Is he?
no. So my dad lives in England. So
All right. Okay.
Okay, cool.
so it's not very
Yeah.
far. But
Oh my
So
God,
tell
that's
me
good.
this, from obviously like you getting over to Miami, meeting Steve LaBelle and stuff, and you've, as you said, you've got this, documented on video and
Mhm.
stuff. Did you find coming back you're now suffering a lot of hate?
no, not really. I think
From like
it's the
being
opposite.
like
From-
that success. Like, do you think
No.
people are haters because you've got to
I
a
think it
place
was-
where they haven't?
No, it's quite the opposite. People will be like, "Oh wow,
That's
bro!
cool.
Like, what do you? That's like they were humble. They were all good. I didn't actually receive
Yeah.
anybody, or I didn't think anybody was
No,
hating us.
it's
So
cool. I
it
like
was
that
actually the
because-
opposite. They were telling me, "Yo, that's like, you should be proud, bro." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm
And
shocked."
have you found like the support network here? Because obviously we've spoken on a lot of episodes here. Where
Have you featured with anyone from here?
Yes, actually, a couple of artists from Belfast as well, yeah, and also on my EP, I did
Yeah.
drop
Yeah.
with an artist from Dublin. So, yeah, I do like to. So, I think over here the support isn't as much,
Mhm.
so that's why I was kind of gravitating into performing outside of Northern Ireland.
Yeah.
That's
Kind of
true.
like because the music scene here isn't as big as other places.
Yeah.
And
But like we've been saying on the episodes, even with Andre, even with Jay and Sean,
Yeah.
even with Major
Major
Dan,
Dan.
like it needs to come to a point where Northern Ireland, Belfast, wherever, is starting to kick off because they deserve it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
As
There's
well
so
as,
much
like,
There's
talent.
so
London
much
and-
talent here,
Mhm.
and the thing is, we were saying like nobody from here's actually made it, but I know Jay had sort of said nobody actually from here, but when I had said
As
about
an
Jordan,
established artist.
but when I had said about Jordan, he was like, they're not actually from here. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It should, to me, I'm sort of like, was looking at it after, I was like, no disrespect to Jay because I love him to bits, but I think it shouldn't matter if you live here and you're, representing Belfast
Well,
and
yeah.
you're saying like, yo,
Because not everyone from
I'm
England's from England, but they represent
Exact-
England.
Exactly.
It's all different.
So it should be.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah.
Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
definitely.
It shouldn't just be like because like,
If you're claiming you're from
Yeah.
here, you're from
You're
here.
from here,
If
do
you
you know
live
what I
here,
mean?
you're
You're
from
from
here.
Yeah, true.
Do you know what I mean? And I think definitely, as Jay did say, there needs to be a blueprint and someone, even for one person to pop. Do you know what I mean?
Just to get it recognised.
Just to
Yeah.
get it recognised that
It's
there
hard.
is a scene here.
But it's nearly like you want it on a serious level, not like some joke thing.
Yeah.
Because I
Yeah,
think
true.
it can go either way.
Yeah.
It can make it
But
look like us
this
being
is-
dicks, or else it can be like, yo,
but
we're
this is
serious
also
and we
a
are this
thing
shit.
That's a problem here, and it's human nature, really. And it comes to why I asked you about, did you find any hate? See, what it is like too many people are hating on someone for what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's a
Right.
that's just jealousy.
Do you know what? But
It's envy.
not even like you can be doing well, but you think maybe that person's doing better.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? Who's to say, just because they're doing that, who's to say that person is doing, they might be more financially better off
Yeah,
than you.
true.
But
They could be tied down to a contract that
they
they absolutely hate.
may be suffering
Do you
from
know what I mean?
mad
Yeah,
shit. You know what I mean? They're not happy. They're not healthy. Do you know what I mean? So, with the only person that you should be competing against is yourself.
Of course.
Do you know what I mean? And I
Always.
think a lot of these guys out here need to realize that, and that's when once they can say, right, the only person I need to be competing against is myself.
But there has to be that
Then they can all come together.
education
Yeah.
of what's happening and not get signed into silly contracts where
Yeah,
they have to
very
make
much so.
certain amounts of music type this way and
Yeah,
this
yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Like, are you signed to a label? You're signed to a label.
Yeah, I'm signed to a label. Yeah.
And how is your label like
Well-
with you? Do they just let you be free and do what you want?
Oh yeah, definitely. We're like a team now. So there hasn't been like, obviously me and the manager, we be going at each other all the time though.
Back and
so,
forth, getting the
but
points
we
across.
always end up, agreeing to
Yeah.
to something. So it's always good.
Yeah.
And it's a healthy relationship. It's all good now.
Yeah.
That's cool. And who is it you're saying to?
Jose
Jose.
and JS Music.
JS Music, yeah.
Yes.
Nice. But yes, I think we need to mention something actually, Vicky. I think
Take the floor, man.
no, do you know what it is? There's been a lot of support from we started this podcast. There's been a lot of support from
We're
people
going
out
deep
there.
again, and I'm gonna go into a
We're
giggle fit
not
again,
going
aren't I?
deep.
Yes, you are. It's
So-
all good. Let it out.
Or else cry.
In association with our sponsors, Love and Death Cocktails, we are gonna run a wee competition.
Talk to him.
Yes.
Talk to
You
him.
know.
They've got food. They do lovely food. So we're gonna run a competition for a meal for two. Yeah, in Loveanddeath Belfast. So what you need to do is you need to head to our Facebook page at Keep It 100 NHB. That's Keep It 100 NHB, and look out for the competition. All you have to do is like the page, share the post,
Yes, sir.
subscribe to our YouTube, and tag somebody in it.
Who you want to take?
Yeah, that's somebody you want to take, because you don't want to take someone you don't like.
I know, imagine Simon like tagging me and name a fucking one or something. I'd be like, no, I don't want to
but
go
we're not.
now.
That's the thing. We're not
Can I
like
tag
that.
myself?
I'm only joking.
But
I'm
we're
just
not
using
like
it as
that,
an
but-
example.
Sorry, excuse me. Can I tag myself? Can I do it? Can I tag myself? Just,
Tag yourself.
I just wanna-
Listen, you're a guest.
You're a
You're-
guest.
Listen.
You can
you're
tag
good.
yourself.
I want
but you
it's
can.
making me hungry now.
Who do you want to take with you though?
Ooh. I might just take everything for myself. I'm kind of greedy when it comes to
no.
food.
Oh, with the burgers.
No. Who would you like to take?
Who would I like to say?
Yeah, who would you take if you won?
Ooh, I don't know. Why?
Put the
But yes,
pressure
the
on.
competition is going to be on our Facebook. And for our lovely sponsors, you got to get their cocktails. They are at Love and Death. Love and Death.
It had to be one.
Belfast.
There had to be one. Say it again.
Love and Death
Love and Death.
Belfast.co.uk.
Love
I know
and
it's,
death.
it's not, sorry, scratch that one. It's Love and Death Cocktails.co.uk, and their socials on Facebook and Instagram are at Love and Death Belfast. So that's Love and Death Cocktails.co.uk and
Stop.
Love and Death Belfast on Insta and Facebook. Right, let's move on, yeah?
Damn.
What
Love and
about
death.
it?
It's nice and sweet though. It's
Since
nice
we're
and
talking
sweet.
of
It's nice
food,
and sweet,
yeah.
actually.
Since we're talking of food, I heard 49 did a wings challenge.
Let's not mention this
Wings challenge. Yes,
Coming
he
out
did.
all sorts of. Oh, no.
It was
the-
a bad
not being able to
situation.
speak is
Hero
now fucking
Flavor
rubbing off.
Wings challenge.
It was a bad situation.
Tell
Yeah.
us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so the management, basically the manager, he set up these two plates. Me
So
and
you're
Andre.
blaming it on your manager?
Yeah.
Was it like an initiation?
Hell-
You
hell
can't join
yes.
us unless you eat this wing.
It felt like it. I felt like they didn't give me no choice. Like I couldn't back out. So yeah, so they went live. We had these 2 plates, me and Andre. We had 2 cups of water and the milk, and then a couple of pieces of wings of whatever it was covered in. And then so we took a little bite. It didn't really hurt until I put the hot sauce on top. Because they were like, yeah, you'll try this.
Oh my god!
And I was like, no. But
So how many hot sauce did you get through?
Oh, no, we finished the whole plate.
Serious?
We
How many
finished
was
the whole
on
plate,
it though?
right? I think so. Yeah, we finished the whole plate.
Andre,
It was
can
How
you
many was
verify
on it?
this?
it was like 6 or 7 wings. It was like 6 or 7 wings, right? Yeah.
What Scoville unit was the chili?
I don't know. There was the same numbers and I couldn't think. I was like drooling. I had to drink some milk.
Oh my
This guy is
God.
taking his t-shirt off. It was chaos. It was chaos.
He started crying.
Yo, okay, yeah. There was like
Oh.
one tear.
You
came
called
off.
him out and taking his t-shirt off, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna
Yo,
get you back."
because this guy
You were
was
crying.
this guy was sweating like he was running. Like it was that hot. It was really, really hot. Like so.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Like
try
I
that
like
again.
spice, but I don't think I would burn
No,
my taste
but-
buds off just to like taste it.
But he exaggerated on when he was prepping these wings. Like he really like must have, I don't know, dropped the whole bag on them wings. It was
Oh my
terrible.
God. And did he make them himself?
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I thought it was
I think we need to do a
murder.
challenge one day. I'm not gonna like
Yeah,
kind of throw out
I
ideas.
don't know
because I don't want people taking them and shit.
But definitely not a wings challenge.
No,
No, has been done.
I don't want
No.
people to die
No.
and take off their t-shirts and shit.
Oh
And
yeah,
cry.
No,
I forgot to
definitely
mention
no,
also. I
Oh.
forgot to mention also.
Definitely
After
no
eating the
t-shirt
wings.
Can you
taken
shut
off.
up?
Oh damn!
Go.
sister.
Oh,
Go.
shit.
I said after the wings, after we finished the whole wings, bear in mind our mouth was like hot. We still had to like eat like a pepper, and
Like
I
a
didn't.
chili?
So yeah, like a chili or something. He said he would give 100 if you eat this whole pepper or a chili.
Oh my God.
I said no.
You're like,
But,
"I'm dying
but
over
Andre, he took the deal though. He took the deal. Of
course he did. Money grabber.
He took a big bite, and that's when he started taking his shirt off. Sweat.
Do you like
know
hot
what?
stuff?
I felt bad actually. Yeah. You laughing? I felt bad. So I was like, I'll take a little bite. I'll take a wee bite.
How
That's
was your
when I
tummy the
started.
next day?
No, I was good. I was okay.
Okay,
I was okay.
man's got
I
a
wasn't.
strong
I wasn't.
constitution.
Yeah. I wasn't like trip or anything. So yeah, after I took that, I started like tears coming out.
I probably would have had to go to hospital with tummy pains or something. I'd be like, oh, help me.
Oh no.
No, honestly.
we're all
Oh,
good.
What
no,
about,
because I can't drink milk. I don't like milk.
Oh, I love milk. I
What
drink
about,
milk at 3 a.m.
3 a.m.
Yeah.
What about
49 drinks milk.
what about live performances and stuff?
Oh,
Lay or live? Okay.
live performances. I miss it.
Yeah,
It's been
obviously.
a while. This is like, I think this is like one of my favorite parts of being in the music industry
Yeah.
or doing music. So I love it. I love it on the stage. I love just the presence of just communicating with the fans when you're just there and just doing
If I
that.
ever have to perform, I don't think I will be able to.
No.
No, but there's
See,
the-
when you've
No,
got
honestly,
as a host-
because see, whenever like I record and I get something laid down and my track's done, I go through this mad adrenaline rush where my whole body's like shaking. I'm like, oh,
Oh,
shit.
yeah, right. Yeah, you're
even
high.
as a
You
host,
get it.
Yeah,
Like,
obviously.
oh my God, I
as
thought
a
I was
club
fucking
MC
weird.
host, like I get like
I
walking
had to
in.
phone you one night going, Simon, talk to me.
Yeah.
I was actually like,
Yeah.
Well, like I just go like that's once. But it's funny, see, as soon as the music stops, I'm just like
Yeah.
because
The-
I
No,
build
magic
my
is gone.
energy off that crowd. I like
I'll be walking around for like a good
Yeah.
10, 20 minutes after going, shit. Like,
When I do it, I'll be like singing the song and just picturing me performing it in front of the crowd. It's like, yeah, you
oh,
like
I don't
that?
know what I would do. I think I would absolutely crap my pants.
Really? No, but I mean, I
I've
guess
never
there's like,
performed.
yeah, but I guess there's different type of
What's the first
performances.
performance that you done?
Ooh, no, I've did a lot of
No,
performances.
but what's the first
let me
ever
see,
one?
let
How,
me-
do
no,
you
but
remember how you felt on the first one?
I think it was like it wasn't like a performance, but probably like a talent show.
You have done a talent show, but I mean like your first performance as
Oh, as the okay.
49.
Was 49? I don't know. I think it was somewhere here. I think it was here in Northern Ireland, but I can't remember now. Off the head, I can't remember. But I did go. I used to be called a different artist name actually.
Yeah,
I used to
because
go
I
by.
actually was
What
going,
was
I
it?
was just about to say, where did the 49 bullets come from?
Yeah. So
What was your name before?
Yeah, let's get
so
into the name before.
before. So
was it something really like?
yeah,
Hussein?
it's something like it's something so obvious. It was Lil Ivan. It was Lil Ivan. It was
Okay.
Lil on my actual name.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
so
right.
so yeah.
That's like me and Miss Vicky.
my name still got my name in it. It doesn't.
Yeah. So at the time I was.
But I get where he's because
Yeah.
Lil's overdone now
Yeah,
too.
it's way too
But
overused.
obviously, when you were doing it, like it's
He's
not.
only 23.
I know, but when he obviously started.
Yeah,
he
no,
was
yeah,
young.
at
Do you know what I
a
mean? It
very
wasn't
young
really,
age, yeah.
You know,
What age did you actually record your first song?
I was probably like 12,
Yeah.
12 or so.
What?
I
Yeah.
think so.
Whenever you recorded your first song?
My first song, yeah, I think I was like 12 or
Hey,
11.
check in.
and as
Yeah.
he said, he was listening to Pac and stuff. So,
But like 12, being in a studio and like busting out a song.
Yeah,
12.
yeah. So
That's
over here,
mad.
yeah, over here we used to have like this youth club, and then they started this program where it was called the Urban Project or something like that. I can't remember the name.
That's
But basically,
crazy.
they
Is that
took
up
us
in
to
Dungannon?
studios. No, it wasn't
No.
Ported Down. So
oh right,
yeah, so they took us to studios.
that's sick. There's not enough
And
of
then we just kind of like made projects, and then there's a music video where Andre is in it as well. There's there's
Oh,
like
I have to
an
see
intro.
that. I
There's
have to
an
see that. What
intro
age
at
was
the
he, like,
start. Oh, I can't
9?
even remember.
I'll tell
I
you
can't
better
remember.
still.
But it was it was it was so
That's
funny.
crazy.
I caught a video of ARG in a rap video.
In a rap video.
And he's
Actually
actually
rapping?
rapping.
Is it was it in English or a different language?
I can't even remember. I'll send it to you.
Okay,
I'll
okay,
send
okay.
it to you because it's.
Yeah. So yeah.
he's going
They took
into
it.
giggle
They
fit.
took us to like studios and everything. So
But
that's
that must
I
have
was
been
like
so
12 or
good.
so. Yeah.
But you know what? There needs to be more of that.
Do you know what? Actually, like, see, whenever I was in high school, we used to have a youth club, and they used to have what they call the disco room, right? It was completely black,
Yeah.
but they painted like UV stuff on the walls, and then they had like all this. It was like a mini friggin' nightclub before you actually knew what a nightclub was. But they
Yeah.
had the decks on, you were able to put in your CDs. And we always, because obviously you weren't mixing or anything or doing, you were just going and dancing. That's probably why I just love dancing all the time.
No, I think what I would say is there needs to be more. Like
Getting in that experience before you are
Yeah.
actually.
No, those type of clubs that Ivan was talking about there, because there aren't enough of those over here. There's plenty. Like go over to England, they're scattered.
No,
all
I'm
over
talking
the
about his
place.
experience as in recording.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no, definitely that. But
I don't know where
even
you
the
went with
fact-
that one. I was
No, because he said he was
Maybe he took a
in-
wrong turn. I don't know.
No,
Was I
at
lost or
the
did I
age
say
of
something
12
completely
At the
different?
age
At the
of
age of
12, he
12,
went
yeah.
on this program.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Those programs need
Need
to exist.
more,
Yes.
Yeah, there needs to be a lot
Yes.
more.
Here,
You know,
do you know what I mean?
definitely
That's what I'm.
Do
keep
you
people
reckon
off
that
the
that
streets.
give you a bit of a fire in your belly to go like, I'm only 12, I'm in here, I've done this, I've done that,
Mm.
and then like I could make something of this.
Yeah, and I ended up doing something out of
Yeah.
this, but this was I think it was a couple of years after, 3 years after, where there was like a performance show on the I think Louis I think from the X Factor came and judged as well.
Okay.
So you've had some mad experiences.
Oh yeah. There was a performance with like a lot of people. I can't remember how many, but it was probably over like 1,000 or something people in.
Wow.
So I think a lot of the good artists over here, because there isn't that exposure, don't get the recognition that's deserved to them.
Yeah.
I mean,
But let me tell you something. See, before I started doing this podcast, you would have never have caught me listening to any Belfast rap because I just thought, ugh, that's just
Why though?
weird.
Is it because of the
Right,
accent?
because it's obviously our accent.
yeah.
See, until I met Jay, and we've been in each other's company, but never actually knew each other until the podcast. I will forever hold my hands up and be like, yo, that guy, see some of the stuff that he spits, and it's in his Belfast accent. Now, he did admit that before he did start
Yeah, we all
with
did.
an American.
See,
An
I'm not the
American
only one slipping.
That's your fucking karma rubbing off on me.
It's not my
Jesus.
karma.
And he said that he did admit rapping in that accent, but whenever he's doing it in his Belfast one, and you hear, I'm all about one-liners. I'll get like one-liner the first time, and I'm like, right, I'm locked in.
Yeah.
I'll go and listen to it again. I'll get another couple. I'm locked in even more now because I'm like, yo, shit, That's the way
start to
I
learn
And it's
that.
dissect
funny
music.
you say on the Belfast rap, because even myself as hosting during, you know, like clubs and stuff, I was doing it in an American accent, but it's because we
Yo,
weren't
what did you used to
getting
say?
it was
Give
I
us a
can't-
snippet.
I can't remember. But my point, bringing it back to
Go,
my point,
please.
we weren't getting, all we were getting was American
American.
music, and at that point there wasn't a lot of UK
Yeah.
stuff. So
Do you know what
were
the weirdest thing is
influenced-
though?
You were influenced by it, and
Yeah.
we touched on
But
that.
see, if you went to America, you wouldn't hear the American stuff that you hear in America.
Oh no, there's a lot more.
So
stuff
like
that,
obviously
you
you
know,
were, it
we-
was commercialized.
Yeah, we get the commercialized
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously
True.
now we got, you know, because there's obviously the internet and there's a lot more accessibility.
research your own
research
stuff,
like
yeah.
so much.
Yeah.
But no, like at that time, people were, and see, because now people from Belfast are actually comfortable enough to rap in their own accent.
Irish, yeah.
It's
You
a
just
lot-
need to listen
yeah,
to it and appreciate it
Yeah.
for
But
what
not
it
only
is,
that,
because
I
that's
think,
what I
yeah,
found
because a
my
lot of the
change has been.
early guys were trying to emulate American rappers.
course,
Do you know
Eminem.
what I mean? You know, even before Eminem, you know, like.
But I'm saying Belfast guys that are white will imitate Eminem.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
So
No, in fact, that's even wrong. White guys that rap
Yeah.
back then
Yeah.
would have based off Eminem. You're saying about
I-
paying homage and fall like
Yeah, well,
white
I
guys
would
would be
say,
like,
yeah,
"Oh,
I would have said a
he's
lot
able
of
to
them
do
would be,
that."
yeah.
So
Yeah, a lot of them would have done
But
that.
yeah, we
yes.
have talked shit for like 45 minutes.
and I didn't even
I'm
get to
wait.
explain what 49 bullets mean.
Yes, let's get that
Oh,
out of the way,
damn.
right?
And you
Okay,
forgot, so-
So, that was me.
That was
Was
you.
it? Sorry,
I don't know who it was,
apologize.
but yeah, y'all. Hold on. So 49 bullets. 49 is basically where I came from. It's the neighborhood.
The postcode sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's actually called Quinta da Princesa, which translates to the princess's farm. And
You should just
there
call
is
yourself
like
that instead.
Princess of Farm, no, I don't
No,
know.
thank you. So there's like
No,
There's
when
like
like say it before the translation. Say it.
Quinta da Princesa.
There you go.
That sounds it's too long.
Yeah, it's
That's-
too long.
It's too long.
That's
So
silly.
Right,
yeah,
let's
so
get back
there's
to the
like
49 minutes.
there's like a bus that's always going through that zone, and it's the 49 bus.
Okay.
That is how it's displayed on the little reader thing. So yeah, that's where I'm coming from. That's where I come from. 49 basically, that's the hood, and then the bullets is what my dad used to be called in Portugal. That's his nickname.
Oh my God.
That's his street name, that nickname, everything. That's what everybody calls him. And then growing up there, they used to call me like there's like a nickname for it in Portuguese, but it basically is little bullet. So it's
Right.
like, yeah, that's bullet and that's little bullet kind of thing. So that's where I get my name from. So
Yeah, that's kinda
40,
deep
it's like
still.
49 bullets, basically getting the name from where I'm come from on the name of my dad.
That's
like it.
cool.
I
I
like
like
it.
that.
I like
Yeah.
it. It is deep, yeah.
Yeah.
But listen, Yvonne, 49 bullets.
Yes, sir.
It has been a pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you very
we would
much.
like
It's
to
been a
thank
pleasure
you.
too.
Yes,
So
thank you
what
for
we shall do
coming.
is we shall
Oh.
give a big
A little
love and
toast.
death
A
cocktail.
little dose. Let's go.
Toast.
Hey, let's go.
Yes, and remember, Love and Death Cocktails .co.uk, and on
Get it.
Facebook
Like
and
10 million
Instagram
times,
it's Love and Death Belfast. They have
It's
a
yummy
beautiful
too.
range.
Don't worry, we
Oh.
will write it in the comments section so that you do get it correct.
Beautiful range of cocktails. It does obviously get us slightly wavy here. And don't forget about our competition on our Facebook at Keep It 100 NHB, where you can win a meal for two at Love and Death Belfast.
Let's go.
Peace out. I've been SimonSey.
Miss Vicky.
Of course, 49.